What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. This video is going to give you some helpful information, at least I hope, on the best way to keep your car maintained when ride sharing. Now, in reality, this works whether you ride share or not, but since my channel is about ride sharing, we're going to just say that this is a video about keeping your vehicle maintained at the most reasonable price for doing ride sharing. Now, this is going to be a fairly short video. This one, I promise, actually will be. I'm going to try to keep it short to the point because I've already made two videos, which one is uploaded, another one is currently uploading, and it is 7:30 in the morning. I still need to get to bed, and before I go to bed, I've got to run my car over to the shop and get a Mobil 1 oil change. Because speaking of keeping your vehicle maintained, my car is due for service, and I do not skip services on my vehicle. So today it will be getting a Mobil 1 full synthetic oil and filter change. It will also be getting the tires rotated and balanced, and I don't feel like it today, but probably in the next week or so I'll be taking it in to get the wheels aligned again. I get I get the oil changed every 5,000 miles. Tires rotated and balanced every 5,000 miles. Same time it goes in for an oil change, it gets tires rotated and balanced. That is very important, guys. Oil changes are important. Tire rotate and balances are important. Wheel alignments are important. When you drive like we do, guys, we hit little potholes. You think that doesn't do anything? Believe me, over time that affects your alignment. My alignment gets done every 6,000 miles. I'm very, very good about keeping up maintenance on my vehicle, and I want to help you do it too. So, believe me, guys, because it's ride sharing and I've been doing this for quite some time now. I also have a background in automotive mechanics. I've dealt with a lot of garages and shops, so I really know the best places to get things done. I know a lot of you are going to disagree with this, but I'm going to start with Walmart. At Walmart, I'm going to put a link right here so you can donate to me for advertising for you. Anyway, I know there's horror stories about Walmart. Believe me, there are about Jiffy Lube and Econo Lube and Tune and just, you can name all if you look online, you're going to find complaints about everybody, okay? But I will tell you from personal experience that I've been using Walmart for years. I mean since I had my first car. It was like 1997, okay? And they have screwed up a couple times. Definitely have. There have been a couple times where they screwed something up, and you know what? Although it was a hassle and an annoyance, they took care of it. I felt that they've been reasonable about it, and I really can't complain too much. They've never blown up one of my engines. They never forgot to put oil in it. They never forgot to put the drain plug back in it, and you know what I'm saying? No major catastrophic events have happened to me at Walmart. It's not to say you won't have one, but I haven't had one. So, Walmart is probably the best deal you're going to get on getting maintenance done to your vehicle. Walmart does tire rotate and balance. They do oil changes. They have Mobil 1. I highly recommend Mobil 1. I mean, it's, again, not because I'm getting paid for it, but I really, really have had good results out of Mobil 1. When I say good results, I mean I haven't had engines blow up on me, okay? I really believe in Mobil 1 oil. It's a little more expensive. A Walmart Mobil 1 oil change will run you something like $53 or $56. But you don't have to get your oil changed every 3,000 miles. I mean, unless your vehicle manufacturer specifically states it's got to be done. But with all of these newer cars that are being used in ride sharing, that should not be the case. Now, my 2013 Kia Optima recommends, under severe use, that the oil be changed every 3,000 miles. Now, severe use typically consists of driving in sub-zero climates, or climates over, say, 100 degrees on a regular basis, or excessive stop-and-go driving, excessive idling. Now, that's up to you guys how you determine that. I use my vehicle a lot back and forth on the highway. Quite honestly, my vehicle spends way more time driving back and forth on the interstate than it does sitting at an idle or in stop-and-go traffic. My vehicle is typically just zoom on the go. So the recommended interval change in a non-severe use situation is 5,000 miles. And quite honestly, with Mobil 1, you don't need to worry about it. 5,000 miles is perfectly good with Mobil 1. But if you have a warranty like I do, You've really got to stick to the manufacturer's recommendations for things like fluid changes and all of that stuff because your warranty depends on it. So, my vehicle gets the oil and filter change with Mobil 1 oil, and if at all possible, a Mobil 1 filter if they have it, and typically they don't, so I end up going with a Bosch or Bosch, however you want to say it. That's about $53 to $56 every 5,000 miles. Guys, that's not bad. That's, it takes me probably 2 months, right around 2 months. I need an oil change every 2 months. Well, guys, in 2 months, hell, I make, at a minimum, $2,400 at a minimum. I think a $50 oil change is, the car deserves it. Now, here's a tip that I hope will help you out. You can purchase so long as your tires have acceptable tread, and you have all of your lug nuts, which hopefully you do if you're driving people around your car for money. Hopefully your car is in good, safe condition. Walmart will sell a lifetime tire rotate and balance package. Now, people typically overlook rotating their tires and balancing them, and guys, I just spent $600 on tires on my car. And let me tell you something. When you don't rotate them, you know what happens? The front tires, because they're always the one turning, they get eaten up by the road. So you end up losing your front tires really quickly, and your back tires, last like forever. But as the tread wears down on your tires, what happens is it causes the balance. Your wheels have weights on them, and they're balanced for the weight of the rim, the tires, for any imperfections in the tire or the rim. Those weights counter those so that you have a perfectly smooth riding wheel and tire. Over time, tread wears down. Even on the back tires, you've got friction, you've got rubber meeting cement, concrete, okay? It's going to eat your tires down over time. Well, as that tread wears down, it throws off the weight. That can cause vibrations. Vibrations can turn into so many horrible things. Vibrations cause premature suspension failure in things like inner tie rods, outer tie rods, your rack and pinion gear, rack and pinion seals, your bearings, good Lord, your hub bearings, all four of them are drastically affected because if you can feel it in the car shaking at your steering wheel, can you imagine what it's doing to the bearings that wheel is attached to? It's not good. Keep your tires rotated and balanced, and Walmart has a great deal for about $9 per tire one time. 9 times 4 is what? 36. Okay, good job. For $36, as long as your tires have acceptable tread wear, you can get your tires rotated and balanced as often as you like. You can go there every week if you want to, and they will rotate and balance those tires free of charge. So go to Walmart and get your $53 oil change. While you're at it, pay $36. You don't have to buy the tires from Walmart, and if they tell you you do, they're lying. Has to speak to a manager or a supervisor. Works every time. I've been doing this for years. Get your tires lifetime rotate and balance at Walmart. That way when you go in for your oil change, you get your tires done at the exact same time. Okay, moving on. Your tires need to be rotated and balanced every 6,000 miles at the most. I get mine done with my oil changes at 5,000 miles, but no longer than 6,000, guys. It will make your tires, you're paying $36 one time. Let me tell you something. Your tires will last so much longer if you rotate them every 5,000 miles. They will way surpass what you expect them to. Now moving on. Wheel alignments. Very important. Okay, you want your wheels to be perfectly straight, and I know this isn't perfectly straight because but you don't want one wheel going this way and one wheel going this way. It causes drag, reduces fuel economy. You need to have your wheels properly aligned. It's a safety issue. Okay, just because on dry pavement it feels like it's okay. Let me tell you something. When it gets slick out, when the roads get wet, that's when a bad alignment will really show its butt. Not going to cuss. It really is a safety issue, not to mention, again, it goes back to prematurely destroying your suspension. Okay? It's not worth it. So let me help you out. Lifetime alignment. Okay? I wish I could remember the exact price for you guys. It's between $160 and $180 at Firestone. All Firestones have it. You just go in there, you tell them you want the lifetime alignment. How long is this good for? Forever. As long as you own that car, you bring it back to Firestone, and they will put a lifetime. They will align it for free. Now, guys, a regular 4-wheel alignment runs about $80. Okay, So you pay at the most about an extra $100 on top of that. And you can get it done every 6,000 miles. And I highly recommend, with as much as we drive and as many things as we hit, potholes, things, just take it in there. You get your oil changed at 5,000, get your tires rotated and balanced at 5,000. You know, somewhere within another 1,000 miles from that time, get it into Firestone, get your alignment done. Just tell them you want the lifetime 4-wheel alignment, and as long as you own that car for years and years to come, you will never have to pay for another alignment. And that includes if your car gets 150,000 miles on it and suddenly needs struts. Throw some struts on it, now your alignment's off. You need tie rods. It happens. Suspension does wear out, but the better you take care of your alignment, your wheel balances, the longer your suspension is going to hold out for you. You're spending money now to save money later. Trust me on this, guys. I've got a lot of experience here. Get your wheels aligned, okay? Take it in every 6,000 miles. 5,000 if you need to. I don't know if they'll do it at 5,000, but if you need suspension components replaced, because even when you take care of it, eventually 150,000 miles, so believe me, something's going to need to be replaced. When you get that replaced, you do not have to pay for the alignment. You get whatever needs replaced, you send it back to Firestone, they throw alignment on it again for free. You cannot beat a 4-wheel lifetime laser alignment. Okay, this is like the best in the industry alignment for $180, guys. Can't beat it. So there's my tips. I also would like to recommend, when it comes to your gasoline, number one, don't use ethanol. Ethanol costs you more money in the long run. People don't see that. People don't understand. Ethanol doesn't contain as much power per, okay, let's say ethanol has this much boom per gallon, okay, and the regular full strength gasoline has like this much boom per gallon, okay, so it takes more, somewhere along the line of 33% more ethanol to accomplish the same as what regular gasoline does. What does that equate to? That means that you are going to burn more ethanol gasoline. You will lose gas mileage. You will. There's no way around it, because ethanol gasoline does not contain as much power as full strength gasoline. You will lose fuel economy. So while at the pump it looks good because you're filling up on that cheap gas, I can promise you, you are causing your car to have poor fuel economy, and because of that, you have to keep putting more in it. So in the long run, to the eye, it looks like, oh, $1.59 a gallon, fill it up with the cheap gas. In the long run, guys, you're costing yourself fuel economy, which means you're buying more of the cheaper fuel when you could just pay a few cents more. It's like 20 cents more a gallon, I think is what I pay for the full strength gasoline. When you're doing a rideshare thing like this, when you're putting this many miles on your cars, guys, you don't want to spend more than you have to. And when you're talking putting, like me, 20 to 30,000 miles a year on your car, that's a lot of gasoline. There's no need to waste money on the cheap crap. Okay, I'm not saying you have to go get top tier gasoline. I don't care about that. I'm just saying stay away from that anything crap if you can help it, and get the full strength gasoline. It's 10, 15 cents more a gallon. Believe me, you're saving yourself money in the long run, and you're doing your car a favor, because ethanol gas is just bad for your fuel system. It's pretty much bad for everything in your car. If you can help it, stay away from ethanol. That's the end of the video, guys. My voice is going out because this is the third video I've made today. I've spent a lot of time on videos. I still got to go get my car maintained like I'm telling you guys to. Please, please, for your own sake, for your bank account's sake, for your car's sake, which is your livelihood, take care of your vehicle. Oil changes regularly, tire rotate and balance, wheel alignments, gasoline. Okay, there's many other things I could get into, but let's just leave it at that for now, okay? Don't forget your transmissions. Occasionally, 30,000, 40,000 miles, spend a couple $100 at the dealership, get your transmission serviced, and same thing with your cooling system. This stuff does not cost a lot of money, and when your car is your livelihood, guys, the better you take care of it, the better it's going to take care of you, and the longer it's going to last. And longevity is really what we need to be looking at when it comes to these vehicles, okay? Like, comment, subscribe. My voice is gone. Uber on.